Let's do this. ChewyYui hears rumors that Canada is a safe place free from the threat of zombies. Run whenever you can, fight when you're forced to. These zombies do not drop zombie loot. Let's hit that road, preferably with the car so we can destroy it. So remember, you guys can make the choices here, as per usual. Just tag me and make your choices. But if it's car related, we are ditching that car. Chewy wants the hotel. Unusual pick when YMart is on the cards. And you know what? ChewyYui leads this, so it doesn't really matter what PandaOfGaming says, so onwards. Sparse and sluggish zombies. ChewyYui should be able to muscle down on just about anything with his big meaty fists. Or better yet, the furniture. Eat IKEA, nerds. Interesting looking hotel, I'll give it that. So here's hoping we make it all the way to Canada, but it's probably going to take a while because you don't actually make progress on foot. I can see this either taking a long time or getting us very dead very quickly. Especially poor Chewy, because Chewy here is civilized, which means their morale does not go very high. And when it goes low, boy, do they want to scarper. It can get critically low. I want to point out that I'm still enjoying my week off of the schedule. I think schedule will return for the weekly one-shot, because all the stuff I needed to get done is easing up, which is quite nice. I need to take a week and just get on with real life stuff, because looking at it, my schedule's pretty insane. But I enjoy it, as long as I keep enjoying it, it's still going to happen. I did just need some time to catch up with real life. Real life's overrated anyway. Thank goodness Chewy decided to join in. Having someone that can really pack a punch at the start makes such a difference. And since they're civilized, they have great mental checks on everything. If anything, it's pretty overpowered. I mean, sure, the morale hit's a bummer, but you won't be taking so many morale penalties if you are able to pass a lot of the checks. So, ooh, this has been really lame, this hotel. No weapons apart from a cane. Our morale is still garbage. Okay, so we're sitting around a campfire and we're resting up. Should we tell some scary stories which would improve morale, or do we just go to sleep, which will stop us from being tired? Because if we're tired, things go to hell pretty badly. This is your choice to make, ChewyYui and PandaOfGaming. Although if you guys are tied, I'll be taking Chewy's word on it. Who says just go to sleep? Actually, always giving it to Chewy is a bit unfair. How about the first one to chip in gets it? Wow, Chewy, you're such an asshole. So, we're delighted to have found an overturned Caldwell's Caught Cod Contractors truck, with its hot and ready system still functioning. We find a single 212-pound cod, fresh, baked, ready to stink up the joint. Alright, so morale goes through the roof, and the food goes through the roof. That's one of the best events you could possibly get. Wow, Chewy is pretty mad. Well, we're looking through a city. Should we head up the police station or the pharmacy? Where are we going? You know, this run will get terribly not exciting if our car miraculously just holds out for the whole thing and we don't lose fuel. Chewy wants the police station. Let's go do it. Let's get ourselves some guns. Not that ChewyYui isn't already packing some pretty nice guns himself. Take the cane there and let's go. Onwards to Buttville Police. Let's give the car a good punch for measure. The reason I don't just abandon the car during these missions is twofold. One, you actually would lose everything because it's in the car. And much as I want this to be a more exciting run, I'm not looking for outright suicidal, not yet. I'd be hitting Keppa mode if I wanted that. And also, I'm not actually convinced you'd be able to make it, since you need to be in the car to make any actual progress. The days have to start and end in that car, I think. Oh, Wakizashi. Stay down. Excuse me. I'm just getting too excited at the sight of these swords. Yeah. You know what? Let's keep these. Team Weeb could be in the making. And there is no team stronger than Team Weeb. The ultimate team is just everybody brandishing katanas on the actual road to Canada. Thanks for that, fan of gaming. Keeping the dream alive. Never had so much bless you from a sneeze. Have I maxed my holy perk or something? Pathetic. Speaking of pathetic, this police station has been less than stellar. Let's hope the surrounding area has the real goodies. Somebody says, for a moment I thought Jake was playing Wronghold again. Curiously, the title did update for Death Road, right? Twitch can be really twitchy when it comes to that. Thank goodness for boxing. Imagine this if we did not have somebody great at boxing. Our weapon itinerary would be a couple of mops, a cane, and 2 extremely breakable swords. Well, now we'd have a piece of wood to add to that. Whoop-de-doo. Title updated just fine. Thanks a bunch. Ah, now we're talking. Couple days worth of food on us. I'm not sure if it's a couple days or just a couple of meals. Okay, well, not the greatest, but I can't complain too hard because it gave us Cod Codwell's Cod Contractors. Let's hit that road. At least fan of gaming is super happy. So, it's late. There's no good place to camp. Who should stay up on watch? Now, I don't think either of these guys are going to have too hard a time, the charming one or the civilized one, but maybe we don't want ChewyYui getting super tired. We also don't want ChewyYui getting much lower in morale, so it's your call. You're sending Fang of Gaming to do it, and she falls asleep almost instantly. We wake up in the middle of being eaten, you disloyal piece of crap. Thanks. So now we're both injured, and we don't have much medical. Thankfully, ChewyYui as a civilized person probably has good medical. Oh god, okay. We find a supply of gasoline and a few working cars. We could switch to a brand new car. Unfortunately, we have to make every decision that will make it more likely that we lose the car. So, we ain't taking one. We are going to drive this car into the ground. Hello, Trading Cat. Oh, Christ, I know who this is. Nope. Now, remember well that mechanical is not really worth so much, given that we are going to be abandoning our car at any opportunity. Do you have spare gas? No, we maybe don't. Buy anime, Jake. Welcome to Ammo Emporium. No thanks. Shame we don't have a friend of dog. Only the fittest will survive. we could get some pretty nice training here. Actually, that would be really good, all things considered. I'm a real doctor. Let's cut right to the chase. I can replace your head with a better head. I'm not mad, but I'm going to be mad. So there's a pretty big discount. Only 5 food. Okay, well guys, it's your call what we do. We got training, we got a dog, we got a new head, we have Feche, and we got Food Man who wants some gasoline. What's it gonna be? Well, I have to listen to PandaOfGaming and ChewyYui. What are they saying? Get ChewyYui some training and let's get a new head. Just one training? I mean, it's more efficient to get both of you trained. Especially in delicious fitness. But it's your call. Also, who gets the new head? I need specifics here. In the meantime, we're just gonna beat up all of his stuff. But this is a choice for ChewyYui and PandaOfGaming to make. Both then, and I don't want a new head. Okay, so Chewy's getting a new head, which is probably pretty bad, and we're getting the training. Yeah, how about we get the new head first, just in case it messes with our swole control. Show me what you got. Great, here's what I have ready to go. Let me know which head you're interested in. I only have time for one transplant. I'm going golfing after this because I'm a doctor. Dog's head, bodybuilder, chicken, or keep the old head. What's it gonna be? ChewyYui. Chewy says doggo head. Dogs are man's best friend. A dog's head would likely be a big improvement over your treacherous non-dog head. As a bonus, the head is smoking a little pipe. Who should get this head? Okay, Chewy. Chewy now has a tiny but loyal brain. Okay, so all we did was lose all of our wits. Yeah, okay, why not? This is the new and improved ChewyYui's. Let's get that training. Wow, our fitness was god-awful. Does that mean Doggo is going to listen to us? No, sadly not. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, man, that crappy fitness. I wonder if he'll eat less food now. Whoa, it's manpower! It's nice to see a familiar face. He pokes the dirt with a stick. Maybe he's drawing plans. Maybe just poking the dirt with a stick. Shall we recruit manpower? Or leave manpower behind? Sudoin saying we could have given Feche a new head. What a wasted opportunity. Get manpower in this car ASAP. Well, you know what you say, you run out of manpower, you lose. That's what I used to say, but not anymore. Alright, so now we have to sprint through the sewers. Should be no problem with our dog head. Also, manpower is civilized, but they're no big bruiser type. They're a gungeoneer, so their mechanical is great. This is wonderful. Stacks well with civilized. Chewy's got the swords. I think we should very well keep the swords. Well, let's get sprinting. Is this truly what you wanted in life, Chewy? With the body of a bruiser and the face of a mutt, he is the chewiest Yui. I saw the door there, but I always like to check over, because if you get a side room in the sewers, it's usually got great things inside it, or at least a great thing. Usually accompanied with plenty of zombies, but that's no big deal. Kind of want to explore a bit more here. We haven't been getting the greatest of stuff. Then again, it's usually what gets me killed. I mean, we don't want killed doghead here. So we're feeling inspired from sprinting through that incredibly easy sewer. What do we get out of it? We could all get medical, which would be pretty nice for healing everything up. We get some health healed, which I never rate very highly. Random skill or some faster run speed exclusively for manpower. Manpower doesn't smell bad, maybe you would if you ran faster. Chewy wants the medical. Morale is pretty garbage though. Okay, Fan of Gaming also wants the medical. Also, do we have anyone that wants to jump in as manpower? Let's get that medical. Well, at least we have 2 good medics now. Okay, so we're camping out the pro shop near a golf course, and manpower looks out the window to see a large group of zombies approaching. Do we hotwire the golf ball collector? Do we shoot them? With balls, of course. Prepare for a siege or drive away with no sleep. There's a guaranteed win here and a maybe win here. I'll be manpower, says Newster. Alright, Newster, you are now manpower. Are you going to save us with your hot wiring? Go with a win, Jake. There we go. Incredibly effective. Surprisingly effective, as it happens. And now everyone's happier. And we have mechanical maxed out for manpower. That's amazing. It would keep our car going if we cared at all. Whoa, it's Neferi! He stretches and then stretches some more. It's an elaborate stretching routine. Neferi is the least trustworthy person ever if Dennis Wolf weren't part of the equation. Do we bring him along? Do we leave them behind? ChewyYui seems awfully excited at the prospect of Neth. But we need a call made here. They do collect guns. We could do with some guns. Bring him. Okay. Chewy says bring. And says cool hat as well. So there we go. Full team. With a comprehensive list of stats between them. Neferi writes about his adventures when he's not busy. Oh, what did you bring with you? Gun and more gun. That's what I like. And a rebar. We now know what a rebar is. Actually, we got tons of gun here. Oh, shoot. No, we ain't quitting anything here. Let's get Team Swole's katanas stashed away. All we need are our meaty fists here. Ah, Neferi is around as well. That's good. So we're driving on the death road. We could go to the grocery rescue, the cabin rescue, a hospital raid, or drive around a bit more. This could be the last driving we do for a while. That engine's about to pop. Well, we're also not so great on food, and, well, cabin rescue is always good as well. Fan of Gaming wants the hospital, but you are now only 1 out of 4 people to cast your vote. So, where does ChewyYui want to go? Where does Manpower want to go? Where does Neferi the Crook want to go? That makes 2 for hospital, so good enough. Let's go exploring, Hobbs. This game always bugs out with the sewer music. I don't know why. Well, I guess if they knew why, they'd be able to fix it. Come on, guys, break a leg of lamb here. That's more like it, come on. We're on a rampage. Came to get down. Well, came to get no medical supplies, that's a bummer. No biofuel either, which is a shame. Oh, but we got Scalpel. Scalpel is really good. It's a shame that it's destructible. There we go. Since you immediately break your stuff, we'll get some use out of it, probably. Just take a walking stick just in case. The scalpel is so effective, you just poke zombies and explode. It's like a considerably lighter pitchfork. Although I would take the pitchfork over just about any weapon in this game. It is so good when not in AI control. Let's go for it. I was wondering what's sticking out of the mutt's face, and then I remember that the mad doctor promised that they'd be smoking a cane. Probably some elaborate joke on K9. Probably. Come on, you sweaty beasts, let's keep going. Got a few more places to explore here, right? Right? Oh, geez, what a terrible raid. Have we been everywhere? Have I missed anything? All that and 3 medical supplies and that's it. Wow. Oh yeah, he did say pipe. I went, whatever. I know the mistakes I've made. Okay, I'm not so willing to believe that this is such a bad place, but I have no choice but to believe it. Wow, what a terrible raid in the hospital. Oh, glad I don't have to take responsibility for choosing this place. We had good medical anyway. Let's get out of here. Oh, used it all to get fully healed up. Couldn't be that bad. Bandits appear all wearing sweatbands and all super buff. Even their dog. They demand protein powder. They will also accept the remainder of your food and a quarter of your ammo and medical supplies. So, ChewyYui could ask them what's up with their outfits. ChewyYui could challenge them to a pose-off. We could fight them, or we could give in to their demands. Chewy demands that we have a pose-off. Oh, and you win. Strength goes up, and everybody gets a bit happier. It's a shame we don't know your strength. Oh, wow, we are lucky that you cleared that. That was far from a guaranteed win. I mean, you're no black wins, but yeah, you're making a name for yourself here, Chewy. Good old dogged man. It's nearly time to camp, but there's been a lot of signs of bandits. Somebody needs to be awake. But who? ChewyYui is very loyal. Manpower is also very loyal. Manpower is not the one that does all the lifting. So where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? Newster says they want to stay up. On you go, Manpower. Your morale goes down. You're a bit tired, but hey, we're okay. Except for the staggering lack of food. That's not so good. Right, time to stop for more supplies. We could go to the gym apartment, the grocery store, the rest stop, or drive around a bit more. And since our goal is to lose the car, we're immediately going to drive around a bit more. So, swarmed apartment, sewer rescue, or Kung Fu Master? Where are we going to go? I should have done that for the last time, actually, because remember, it is our goal to lose the car. Kung Fu, says ChewyYui. Kung Fu Master, I'll have you know. Alright, seems to be demand for the Kung Fu Master. While driving through a very crowded city, the group sees a survivor sneaking through the crowds. He's doing a pretty good job being sneaky despite his bright yellow jumpsuit. Let's try and reach him. Let's reach out for the truth. Alright, I'm going to give you something extra there, fan of gaming, because I think your weapon's going to snap. You don't need that for sure. Man, we just got the Cane City here. Alright, let's go. Now we might be able to recruit this Kung Fu master. We're going to have to ask ourselves, if that's possible, who we're going to ditch for them. Wow, that was an impressive fling there. Don't want everyone being too exhausted here though. I really like this tune. It's filled with a strange sense of flaccid urgency. Now manpower is pretty tired, that's why they're struggling with the whole being awake thing here. ChewyYui is sniffing out the way forward with their tiny and loyal brain. How do you feel about these accusations of having a tiny brain there, Chewy? Do you have a tiny but loyal brain? Also, why is Neffy playing tennis? Well, they're not playing tennis anymore. Oh, baby. Yes! He's a dog with a pipe, the buffest body you've ever seen, and a shotgun. Alright lads, now is the time. Nail them. Jeez, there are a lot of them, sire. Alright, retreat. Tactically, of course. Oh, whoa. I'm tactical about going in there. What is with that, though? You fairly send them packing. Hey, who's this guy? Brislou says he's glad ChewyYui showed up. He got cornered while trying to sneak past the city on foot. He offers to teach ChewyYui an anti-zombie martial arts technique. On you come, Brislou. He assumes a strange fighting stance. I like this guy. He seems pretty apt at punching zombies until they explode. Unfortunately, this isn't doing much wonders for our food supply, which remains at an all-time low. Really, was that it? There was nothing else? Because we really need something else right about now. Morale is gonna tank hard. And we have 2 civilized people on the team, and that means morale tanking is super dangerous. It'll be alright, lads. There we go. Not much left of this car. Brislou gets out of the car once it drives safely past the swarm city. In thanks for helping him, he offers to teach one person how to splat zombies barehanded. Who gets the training? Might work well for ChewyYui, but he already has boxing. And again, he is pretty strong and would suit it most. Not my call to make, though. PandaOfGaming wants ChewyYui to learn it, so the dog can be even stronger. ChewyYui also says, me, I'm more doggo anyway. He gets a handy crash course in martial arts. He's able to learn one very handy move. His hands are now anti-zombie weapons. Whoa, it's Kalpa! It's nice to see a familiar face. He's fighting a single zombie, then suddenly trips and falls down in an awkward mistake. He gets really embarrassed when he notices the group. Should we recruit Kalpa? If so, we'll be kicking somebody. I don't know why I suddenly went to Neferi when I thought about kicking somebody. These things happen. Could probably do with a surgeon on a team, and Oblivious is not all that bad. Still, it is not my call to make. Then again, nobody seems to want to make the call on this. The people, well, other people are like, kick Neff. If Kalpa is here, recruit. If not, no. Well, that's a no. Chewy wants to recruit, so we're split on this. Maybe PandaOfGaming can weigh on in. I don't want to make the call on this one, so we're still split. Oh, Manpower is here. Wow. Happy days. You can ditch me, Jake. I won't be of more use anyway. You are pretty brilliant, though. You have maxed out mechanical. Not good for the vehicle, since we're not really using it, but need Newster and Chewy to make a call here, because we are split right now. Also, tag me if you want to make a decision. Kick Neff, because he isn't here. Good idea there. Oh, I probably should have de-equipped Neffy first. There we go. You ain't taking our stuff with you. Goodbye, Neffy. Alright, so I don't think Kalpa's around. Who wants to be Kalpa? The witless man that he is. Great attitude, though. The car is broken down from use and abuse. It won't start up again. Goodbye, car. Remember, this is a death march to Canada. If there's an opportunity to lose our car, we will take it. So while we're trekking through the woods, we get pretty lost. What should we do? PandaOfGaming could try and climb a tree. His fitness is garbage. His strength is unknown. He would probably fall and die, but maybe he wants to. Of course, we could ask Fan to climb. Fan, do you really want to fall to your death? Newster's the only one making a call here, though, and when no one else is... Okay, Fan says, I'm not climbing that tree. That sounds, well, making your point there. So, whilst walking alongside a large stream, Kalpa notices some fish in the water, despite being oblivious. Tries their luck, goes into the water, and tries to catch some fish by hand. By some miracle, Kalpa is able to catch a decent-sized catfish. So the team's really good at catching fish. We got the Caldwell's Cod Contractor, and now we got a catfish. Oh boy. Kalpa's walking along and he is suddenly mauled by a feral cat. Hurt and unhappy. At least PandaOfGaming's having a blast right now. We're fortunate to find an abandoned cabin. We stay for the night and, well, lovely. We dodged a storm. ChewyYui rolls up his sleeves, starts tending to wounds, but we have no medical supplies, so Kalpa's toe is going to have to stay hurting. Alright, we're walking along the outskirts and we find a small sporting goods store. We've found an SUV. Crappy mileage, low fuel. We're going to be ditching this thing as soon as possible. A bee flies into the car. Even with a window open, it doesn't leave. This could be our biggest challenge yet. We could panic, swat the bee, or ignore the bee. Well, it's up to our team here. Will it be PandaOfGaming or Chewy could rise to the occasion, or we could all just panic? Fan says, don't worry, I'll swat it, but we have two people that are panicking, so we are panicking. The car loses control and then plows into a tree. Cars don't survive plowing into trees. Well, this one does. Now we find a large campsite occupied by cartloads of other survivors. It's risky, but there's nowhere else to go. What do we do? Panic did actually help with losing the car. It brought its health down a bit, so I guess by our rules we would have had to take it anyway. We're camping, but Chewy wants to drive off. Fan also wants to camp, though. Oh, we'll never know who, but somebody did the hand in the warm water prank on Chewy. And we don't have enough food to eat, so times are bad. Times are really bad. ChewyYui is our zombie killing machine. We do not want them to leave. But their morale is absolute minimum. But he has incredible powers of positive thinking, shielding him from the horrors of reality. Morale increase. And strength increase. And shooting increase. Amazing job, Chewy. Good job. Okay, so rain is pouring down. It's hard to see, but we see zombies in the distance. Do we keep driving or do we seek shelter in the house? That was incredibly good there, Chewy. I think you did that on purpose so you could get even stronger. I'm sure you had it all planned out. Newster wants to hit up the house. Newster, who's been assuming the role of manpower, who I don't think is sticking around. Wow, quite contentious there, Yui. Whenever Newster wants to do something, you say drive. Manpower, since you're actually in this one, you could tag me to make your vote heard. Everyone wants to keep driving. Wow, we are gonna get tired. The car gets damaged plowing through wreckage, but it's still running. Albeit barely. It would have exploded if it was anything else, I think. We are completely out of food. Things are gonna get real bad before it gets better. But we found Dark Young. It's nice to see a familiar face. He is humming a little song, and he hasn't noticed us yet. Do we bring on the big, bruising, fierce-tempered Dark Young, or do we leave him behind? We have a pretty good team here. Well, okay, maybe Kalpa doesn't fall under really good. His medical doesn't seem that good, since we have manpower. But, it's your call. Leave him. I don't like his beard, says ChewyYui. Okay, people appear to want to leave him behind. So long, untrustworthy beard, even though he was strong. We're almost out of fuel, and I see the bolts flying off our car right now. But thank God we actually get to make a decision here. A riled up apartment, an apartment rescue, or a sporting goods store. Bear in mind right now, we have no food. We have no food whatsoever. Chewy wants to go to the sporting goods store because I think he wants to lose. Manpower also wants to go to the goods store. And I think 2 is a majority here since Kalpa and Fan of, well... Okay. I guess we're not getting any food. Jesus. Trying to kill us all. Alright, Kalpa can have the rebar that Neffy was kind enough to leave behind. Alright, immediately destroyed by zombies. Whoa! Ya-ta-ta-ta-ta! Hold on, this doesn't look like a sporting goods store at all. It's a YMart. Okay, well, it's a sporting goods YMart. And we got air horn. Excellent. Hacky sticks. Guns. Okay, this isn't so bad at all. As long as there's plenty of food to be found. Oh man, air horns aplenty. I'm not turning those down. Aluminium bat, one of the greatest weapons that are around. I'm having that, and get rid of the... oh, that's rubbish. Hatchet is really good as well. Yoink. You know what, in this kind of enclosed area, I'm more than happy to be... what am I even trying to say? I don't even know. I'm more than happy to have everyone fighting, that's what I wanted to say. Oh, that's a damn good gun. Yoink. I got more stuff than I really want to be holding on to right now. I just don't want people shooting, so that's okay. Hold on to those and don't you dare get rid of them. And whatever you do, smash. Don't shoot. This Kung Fu is pretty good. Pretty damn good. Check it out. Oh, was there something over there, or was that part of the fishing rod? No, I think it was just something I stepped on. Come on, dog brain. Pick him to pieces. We so desperately need food. We've got 5. We need 8 in total. 7. Nice. We live to eat another day. Man, are we strong now. Jake, take multiple hauls to the car. That's a good idea. We have a ton of stuff that we could be bringing to the car. And with a zombie killing dream team like this, how could we lose? Don't need that, don't need that. It's kind of unfortunate that I have to flip from character to character here to do this, but don't need that gun. Why are you still carrying the tennis racket? Oh, right, I don't have to switch, I can just do this. Duh. Keep that, it's really good, but let's get rid of that. Go. Aluminium bat is all you need. Alright, back to it. And given our situation, we want to grab everything we can here. Then again, there wasn't really that much left in there worth grabbing, but I did spy a shotgun if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not mistaken. Alright, so your sporting goods store worked out this time. Good for you. Manpower prefers the cricket bat over the not cricket bat. I like the oar. I like the fishing rod as well, but I think you can always find one. And just spare me a moment there because Skype was really annoying me. Really annoying me. There we go. If you leave Skype inactive long enough, it starts doing really flashy ads there. Skype is just garbage. Okay, I'm satisfied. We're getting out of here. I don't want to turn this into the greed run that killed it all. Let's roll. Come on. So we set up camp outside a grocery store. Good, we need that food. Another group has been following us and will probably attempt to loot the place. Someone should go in and loot it. Now, I'm not saying it should be Manpower who has every maxed out mental check. But maybe it should be Manpower who has every mental check maxed. Ain't my call to make. It's you guys. How many times do you die, Jake? 0. Chewy wants to send in Fan of Gaming. Chewy can sniff out the good loot, but send Manpower, says Fan of Gaming, and Manpower says it should be me. On you go, buddy. And nice, 9 food, 8 of which we immediately eat. And morale is finally not garbage. Let's keep going. Well, we say that for now, but we're not even halfway towards Canada. This car is about to be left behind. So we're asked for help by a settlement. They say they're going to be... They say they're going to give us 15 food. Manpower, do you think you can build up those defenses? This game's looking pretty good for us. Yeah, Chewy's clearly trying to kill everyone. But it's up to... it's up to Fan of Gaming, Kalpa, and Manpower to keep us alive. But you guys gotta make the calls here. I can't. I can only make car-destroying calls. Manpower says no. He doesn't want to make 15 food. Fan of Gaming says book it. Okay, we didn't need 15 food. Well, at least we got the trader camp. They'll help us out, right? They'll help us outright. First off, we're gonna ditch our stuff, though. Or a lot of this stuff is fairly I don't know. I really like the baseball bat. I like all that stuff, PandaOfGaming. Keep it. You like that, and you like many things, but you're not having that for now. Guaranteed 15 food, and it was just like, nah, why bother? We don't even have enough gas to spare the food guy. What a shame. I can make you better at repairing stuff. That seems unnecessary since we already have a maxed out mechanic on our side, I think. Maxed, right, man? Manpower is maxed. That's something I often say. Someone wants to sell us a shotgun. We have many shotguns. At least we can raid some free food here. Trash the place as well. Trash the place as well. Easy medical college. We could get some charm to get some free knowledge about medical. Especially on Manpower, who is our group medic and has good, which could soon be great medical. Still, what's it going to be, folks? ChewyYui says, make PandaOfGaming charm the doctor. Pathetic. Not as charming as you think you are there. Otherwise... Manpower says, use my charm. Yeah, well... You don't have charm, but PandaOfGaming has charm. You guys are just coming off as creepy. Okay, we've been told to leave this place. They heard that you just bolted it instead of helping the other people from Bandits. Alright, kiss goodbye to this car. We're on the death mark. Oh, well, no, not quite. Backs to the wall. The group runs into a horde too thick to drive past and gets cornered. They run for a good place to fight a siege, but the nearby buildings all look ruined. We're in a bad spot. Against a massive horde for 1 hour. We gotta try to survive. We have a good number of bullets, not a great number, but a good number. Now this is where the game diverges, because you guys have to make all the choices. I gotta fight the wars that come from your terrible choices. We know Manpower is a gungeoneer. We also know that ChewyYui had improved their shooting, so you two guys are probably going to be fine. Kalpa's oblivious, so he'll be garbage at it. But ChewyYui is a walking weapon. What that tells me is you're taking that. PandaOfGaming has plenty melee weapons, which are pretty fine right now. If you're good with a gun, prove it. Kalpa, please hold my shotgun for me. You know what? I'm taking that shotgun right off of you. However, damn it. Kalpa, you can't have the shotgun then. I want the air horn. I should have taken more air horns. Seems acceptable. Let's do this. I'll show you bad spot game. And ChewyYui. The zombie killing machine. Oh boy, we are ill-equipped for fighting through all of this. Yeah, felt a lot better than we are. We're fighting, guys. Doesn't matter what with. Guys, maybe we could shoot. Alright, that's an opening. Let's go. Kalpa, you blind bugger, get out. I hope this is something that can be used. No, no, it absolutely can't. Alright, guys. Eat it! Alright, seems fine. Did Kalpa get nibbled? Oh, no, he stubbed his toe earlier. Alright, well, see you later, Zombambos. We're out of here. Well, goodbye, car. We never really needed you, did we? I do like that air horn. You know, we've had Shiro Shinigami, but I've never had such a suicidal team in general here. Well, everybody gets hurt because we throw ourselves off a cliff. Glad we got that medical tray. Oh, wait, we didn't. And there goes much of our food. Can't heal. Morale not looking so hot. Alright, wrecked cars. We gotta go and grab one. Let's go for it. We should be fine with this setup, I think. Now that weapon's really good. Usually people like it. Yeah, Kalpa decided it's his favorite. Maybe some people find it easy to tell when these things are glowing. Me, I cannot to save my life. It's a little sparkle, but you just barely see it. That's something I saw, though. Alright, let's very temporarily get in this car. Sidoin says, can you even make progress without a car? Not really. We're still 9 driving days away. We've been on the road for a while. Alright, we're getting the hang of this. We can get morale and a random skill gain, strength, shooting, or manpower can get +2 medical. +2 medical would allow him to heal anybody without medical supplies. But that ain't my choice to make. Fan of Gaming wants the +2 medical. Chewy wants the morale because he really hates being alive. Okay, manpower also wants the +2 medic. We're taking it. He invents a breakthrough in zombie healthcare. Maxed out medical means we don't have to be dead anymore. Kalpa is mostly going to be happy about that. Lacks enough medical supplies but manages to improvise. Okay, so at the end of the day, we're hiding in a drafty old house. Zombies are roaming around and the doors are barely on their hinges. Who's gonna barricade? Or are we just gonna stay watching all night and be tired? It's your call. Oh, hello, Shiro Shinigami, you team-killing screw stick. What's it gonna be? Chewy says secure it, but who will secure it? Will it be the person who is perfect in every way when it comes to mechanicals? Or is it going to be some slob? Make your call. Or somebody could step up and do it. WizTeddy13 has much to say. Unfortunately, we only take commands from the active team. Chewy insists that manpower does it. Nobody else is speaking up, so on we go. Excellent. There goes the last of our food. And manpower continues to heal people with magic. It was nice having a car, but now we don't. It would only be 8 driving days till Canada if we had a car. This is why it is the death march to Canada. I'll say it and say it often because people might just assume I'm terrible at this game, but we will abandon the vehicle at any opportunity that we can. Horrible weather. This could be start people leaving. Oh, morale is rock bottom across the board because there is no food whatsoever. People could start leaving with all of our goodies, but it might make other people happier. Improvises with expert medical care. ChewyYui is back on top. Thank goodness we found a car. We must find the keys somewhere. Well, I take it back. You can have your... Wait, who had the baseball bat? It's probably you, right? Take it anyway. It's really, really powerful. Especially against undead things. No, it wasn't you. No, Kalpa had his favorite tire iron. Let's go. Now we could immediately take this car, actually. We could switch to the master of all things mechanical, and he'd actually be able to hotwire it. Can't say hotwire without hot. Can't say broken vending machine without where the hell's the food. We're starving here. Well, might be some food in here. No, it's just biofuel. Jake, should you just leave the map without a car? I would love for that to be part of it, but if you don't have a car, you actually don't make progress in the game. So we wouldn't be able to finish. It would just be like, how long can we survive? And given you get all the horrible events when you're on foot, it wouldn't be very long. Whoa! Not sure if this is good or horrible. Guys, we need to clean this place out. And then some. Oop, that was not the intention. Thanks for the food, game. Man, we have almost a meal worth of food. We don't have a lot of fuel. Well, we don't need it. Let's go. Whew. On the road again. Everyone is super not happy. If you leave, I don't want you to take that air horn with you. Oh, those incredible powers of positive attitude. He's shielding him from the horrors of reality. Morale goes up, thankfully, and strength has been maxed. Shooting also increases. Chewy's spirit starts to crack. He might not be so lucky next time. Okay, this can't go on forever, Chewy. I know you are a zombie killing machine, but we gotta stop losing morale. Maybe start by going places that have food. Okay, we can go to the medical clinic, which is utterly unnecessary since manpower can heal anybody anywhere. Or we can hit up the Lost Safe House. We don't get a lot of driving out of this car, so Lost Safe House's fan of gaming is the only one speaking up, so let's hit it up. Still seem fairly well armed here. Pop, pop. Let's just smack that car once, just to make that process go a bit faster. And it's good to be strong. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! It's a panda! Standing around a trashed building, it stares at Chewy with a blank expression. It may be possible to get it to follow you. It will probably kill you unless you offer it food. It's a dingus, 50% chance of wasting your food. Should we leave it alone? Coax it with charm, pull it along, or should we go and find some food for it? We don't have any food. You may well remember that. We'll have a look around. You guys decide what you want to do with the... Oh, Manpower wants to coax it with charm. You know what, Manpower? Maybe if you really want to coax it with charm, you try coaxing it with charm. Wow! His natural charm has worked. We have a very strong, very fit panda on the team. Well, we could have it on the team, or we could leave it behind. Manpower gets some morale, thankfully, because he was about to leave the team. Do we kick someone out for this incredibly strong panda? I don't know why I'm drawn to Kalpa here when I think of kicking someone out. Replace Kalpa with panda, says Chewy. Well, Chewy, you do lead the way, so... Kalpa... Oh, I can't take your tire enough here. Well, we cannot actually lose Kalpa here. We could lose Fan of Gaming, but we cannot lose Kalpa. Now, I'm not saying that Fan of Gaming is the most useless person on the team, But fan of gaming, do you want to transcend into panda? I will bite the bullet and become panda. Good choice. Alright, you are now a panda. You seem to rip zombies to shreds there, panda. A fan of gaming just following us around now. I feel pretty bad for you. Well, not quite. This is what you've become. That's incredible. I encountered the panda once before when playing, and it's generally not very happy to see you. Just eats your food and does nothing. Pandas do not move this fast. I wonder what this is all based on. How strong is a panda, Jake? Well, the panda is, with fierce claws, no less, glowing strength, so it, well, it's probably not car pickup levels of strong. It can pick up just about anything. It'll give the Black Weeb a run for his money on the swole control front. But that's good, he's been sitting in pole position for far too long. Also, decent health on the thing. We don't have to worry about the low hit point problems we've had before with certain big black members of the team. Oh, pipe bombs, yoink. Finally, things are looking up. We got food. We got swole. We almost have 2 meals worth of burgers, in fact. I got these fierce claws, and we have fan of gaming wandering around not knowing what to do. Oh, I love sledge. They're not as good as fierce claws, mind, but they'd be good for anyone who's fairly strong. Kalpa is not fairly strong, but you are, so there you go. Sorted. Not even any biofuel. What's the world coming to? Think we're done in here. Give it another quick check. Yeah, looks good to me. Downside of the pandas is that they can't carry much. The upside is everything else. Let's skedaddle. That was amazing. Morale is still down the toilet, but we can live with that. We can also live without a rebar. And without all the canes. And without the mop. And I really like the scalpel, but we'll live without the scalpel. Let's go. Full healing almost across the board. Kalpa will be finished off soon, I'm sure. Kalpa makes a mistake while scouting a town and gets cornered by a large group of zombies whilst unarmed. He's trapped in an alley. Will he use his incredible parkour abilities? Or will he use his massive strength to throw garbage? Fan of Gaming did get in the car. I guess the panda decided to eat him. Either that or he's sitting in the trunk not getting food. Okay, Chewy insists that it's parkour ability time, but Kalpa is not here to speak for himself, so... Wow, that was rubbish, Kalpa. You're almost dead. But manpower's on the team. He can snap your limbs back into position. And he does. Doesn't even need any meds. Okay, finally morale getting back up to something reasonable. And in the morning there's a moose outside the camp. It looks injured. It's glaring at the group. Panda could shoot the moose. We don't know if the panda is any good at shooting. It's probably not, but killing the moose will get us some food. Could wrestle the moose. Not really much point in that. Manpower could treat its injury. Also not sure what to do with that. Panda eats the moose. Sidoin is asking to be Kalpa. Sure, you can do that. Manpower, please remember to tag me with your choices. It makes it a lot easier to read. Chewy and Manpower both insisting that we shoot the moose. Well, at least we'll learn the panda shooting. Amazing! We have a panda that can shoot. She blasts the moose and we get stringy meat. Oh, finally the food is in a reasonable situation. Panda just goes... Ugh. Good job, Panda. So a storm is descending, and in the pouring rain, the zombies of the city are searching for the living. Do we go to the hardware store or the sporting goods store? What's it gonna be? Sorry, fan, you were too late to wrestle that moose. Remember, Chewy got 2 shooting increases, yet the panda is better. Sporting goods, sporting goods, sporting goods. I guess we're going to the sporting goods store. Don't think we need to tool up any differently, except for not carrying the extremely deadly pipe bombs on us. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, it feels a bit unfair playing as the panda. Let's get back to ChewyYui, the martial arts master. It was risky getting the panda on our team, though. It apparently has a high chance of killing. Well, this is lackluster, but whatever keeps us alive. Wow, you are really strong. Yeah. Well, no wonder there, really. Look at you. You have maxed out your strength. We have Panda with maxed out strength. We don't know about your manpower, but with a mustache like that, you're probably pretty strong. And Kalpa is Kalpa. All the power comes from the pipe, probably. I know another bloke with a moustache like that, Jake. He was good at fixing cars. Oh, really? Funny the way the world turns. Okay, we are pretty good on everything, but more is more. So, we'll continue the hunt. Hopefully we'll get some, I don't know, power bars in here. Oh, there is food. There's also a fishing rod, which I love. What is that? Yeah, really, what is this? Extreme hockey stick, I think it said? Let's give it a go. Anybody want to give me the stats on this thing? Extreme hockey stick. Well, there you go, manpower. You swing that thing around. Possibly a Canadian passport chick. That's good. It's indestructible. Oh, that's amazing, because hockey sticks are fantastic weapons. And what's this? Never say no to blowtorch. Never say no to air horn. Goodbye, sledge. Oh, hell, maybe we could just give the sledge back. I'm curious what she thinks is better. I think I burned through my only biofuel. Yeah, oh well. It's alright, I don't even need my kung fu. I can just pick things and throw them at zombies. Crunch. I got one of those, Jake. Very light and durable. You'll be unstoppable on a breakaway. We were always unstoppable. This level of swole cannot be controlled. 2 people with maxed strength, one of which is super maxed. Ultimate Engineer, Ultimate Medic, and Kalpa. He's more like a team mascot. Hey zombies, get out here. I tear you to shreds. Well, let's not get too cocky. We must remember, at any opportunity to destroy this car, or otherwise be forced to abandon it, we gotta take it. ChewyYui, bit of a coward, wants to wait in the car next time. The group is blocked by another group? Well, another survivor group. They've set up barricades to protect themselves, and they are distrusting and heavily armed. The person they sent to talk is extremely annoying. Who should deal with them? Manpower is civilized. They would probably have no problem dealing with them. But Manpower wants to take a detour. Similarly, Chewy is, well, good attitude and fairly composed. We could send the panda. It might just rip them to pieces. Okay, Chewy wants to send the panda. PandaOfGaming, also known as the panda, also wants to go and let me eat them. On you go, panda. Panda talks to the annoying representative. She loses her temper right away and knocks him out in one punch. The barricade guards are impressed. One gives a thumbs up. They decide to let the group through anyway. Panda's attitude is low, but everybody is super happy. Good job eating that person, PandaOfGaming. I quite like your makeover. The plot thickens. Alright, so we get an opportunity to shoot some cans here. We don't know much about everybody's shooting. We could stand to know more. Will we shoot the cans or just leave the camp? Fan says I'm so much more useful now that I'm a bear. You were a bit of a deadweight before. But you were part of the deadweight original. If you can't charm them, rip them to shreds. Shoot cans, screw the old guy. We're shooting them down then. Alright, so we actually don't learn about our shooting, we just know that it goes up, and Panda has become pretty good at shooting. A man in red long johns goes, oh, look what you did to my antique cans. Haha. We're a bit unhappy about it, but at least we're better at shooting. An incredibly good trade-off. Whoa, it's Torna! Nice to see a familiar face. He stretches some more. It's an elaborate stretching routine. They're a paranoid gungeoneer. We could bring them in and replace somebody. Or we could just leave them behind. Is Torna around? Sidoin immediately wants to kick Kalpa. You are Kalpa, you know that. We don't need Kalpa. New mascot and he has guns. What I'm hearing is nobody really wants Kalpa around. I don't think even Kalpa wants Kalpa around, so ditch your stuff. You're leaving. And this time we can select you. Kalpa gets booted out of the group. Welcome, Torna. Torna has amazing attitude. Well, morale, rather. Let's not get our games terms mixed up. His attitude is bloody awful. High morale, high wits, gungeoneer. So that means you brought guns, right? Kind of, but more accurately, no. Let's get rid of some of the deadweight stuff we have here. I don't really want to lose anything else. And honestly, a sledgehammer is not necessary if we have the extreme... Oh jeez, all this stuff. I want it all. I want it now. Okay, cleaver is no longer necessary if we have all this other stuff. I like the ore, I just want to have it. You have the ore, actually. There you go. You're probably alright at shooting, too. Alright, if we don't see Torna, then Sidoin, you're just keeping the keeping it real as Torna. So we loot a dentist office, we get some technically edible tubes of toothpaste, always good for the food. But what do we pick? Which magazine? Glurge for the sensitive soul, questionable science, or Celebs News? Oh, I just like the ore veteran. I know the sledge is great. I wasn't even aware we had golf clubs. Goodbye. This is for Sidoin, so they choose the Glurge. And their attitude actually goes up. Well, nice. One story is about a cat that saves its owner from choking at a buffet. Okay, our fuel is about to... Well, by about to, I mean has now gone. Continue the death march to Canada. Bakery van giving us some food and morale. Always nice. Now where does it all go wrong? ChewyYui. Losing our stuff, you incapable fool. It's your tiny doglet head not able to consider things here. But whilst walking along the road, we spot a gas station. Not a lot other than a cool looking muscle car. It has keys sitting on the dash. Oh, well, that was surprisingly easy. And loads of fuel for it as well. Oops, no, let's not keep doing that. Alright, time to do something. Either the crowded YMart or the house rescue, but we're going to drive around more because remember, we must take the options that make us more likely to lose our car. So we go to the dead arcade or the fancy office. That's a shame because our two previous options were amazing and now we have... Where'll it be, guys? Chewy wants to hit up the arcade. Wow, overwhelming desire to hit up the arcade. Let's go. Still like that ore. We're keeping it. Wow. Oh, there goes the ore. I don't think air hockey counts as practice for getting to Canada. Keep on moving. Maybe there's some biofuel. There is not. So we're going to find an arcade. I want to know who does the shooting. We could extract fuel from it, but that is a choice to gain fuel, and we have to make every choice detrimental for our vehicle in the death march to Canada. So we cannot extract fuel. My question is, who gets the shooting? Now the question is there even a functioning arcade machine here? I think I just locked everyone in there. Okay. Sidoin says the panda needs to get shooting. Okay, okay, there was another exit here. Whew! These are all turned off here. Let's get a touch of food at least. Was there no food in... Wow, okay. I've never seen a vending machine not have food in it if it wasn't already broken. Alright, Panda, time to play some video games. Pew pew pew! Now you have really good shooting. One more and you will be a guru. Is that usable? Nope. And yes at the same time. Playing as Panda is really good and really strong, but I think we'd rather play as Dog with the Pipe. Oh, another one, right? Panda, you are maxing that shooting. Death splatters. Alright, so now we have... on our team, we have max strength, well, super max strength, max fitness, max shooting, max wits, max attitude, max composure, max loyalty, max morale, max medical, and max mechanical. We simply can't lose anymore. So let's find out how we can. Well, can always lose the car. I wonder if these things can break. Maybe there is some food, but it's just under that. No. Very sad. think of who makes the decisions for you, Jake. Oh, I know. We've had some pretty horrible decisions so far, like let's not get that 15 food that's just waiting there to be taken for free. But we came out on top, because as long as I'm in control for the action parts, there's no way we can lose. Still 5 driving days till Canada. Don't know how many actual days that's going to be, because a muscle car does like to drink fuel pretty heavy. Okay, so speaking of getting ourselves killed, oh man. The group finds a trashed house with some bottles and tattered rags. Searching it seems like a waste of time, but Panda's an idea. He could make Molotovs. She, rather. Well, we have to, because we have to make choices detrimental to our car. Goodbye, car. Goodbye, car. Everybody is hurt, everybody gets morale reduction because we go through some rough terrain. Good thing manpower is really good at healing. The group is robbed by weak bandits. The bandits are of a kind that would normally not be a problem if the group had a car or wasn't tired from walking all day. They nervously demand 15 food to get pie. We could pay the toll, we could fight. The panda could terrify them. Panda terrifies. Panda is... okay, PandaOfGaming is going to eat the bandits. The bandits are utterly terrified by Panda. They trip over themselves in a rush to escape. Good job, Panda. Your composure is still pretty gash, though. Alright, we get an opportunity to grab a car, at least. Got a really strong team. I kind of want to have... oh, they are on fighting. Nice. Explains why we're kicking so much ass our foot hurts. Excellent job, everyone. Okay, I can't wait to find out how we lose all this fuel when we're driving a hybrid. Oh yeah, hybrids are super not very well armored. Well, let's get out of here. Just walk off the edge of the map, Jake. You don't need a car. You literally do need a car. Okay, the group is driving down a long stretch of road. No threats, but nothing else of interest. What do the traders have to say? Not much to that. So we got some weird guy selling axes. We have 21 food. It's nice having food, but we do have a team that loves to not have things that go well for us. We have to make decisions detrimental for the car. Goodbye 100 gas. Okay, we could buy some stuff from you, but we could also not. Healthcare, which we don't need, but manpower could try out some charm. Newster is hanging around here. They've been waiting for us to show up. Frantic Whiner Explorer. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a great idea. And then there's somebody who's got a chainsaw. Chainsaws are nice. Okay, PandaOfGaming insists that we charm the doctor, so we'll give that a go first. Nice free treatment. You can trade 25 more fuel for food, Jake. Really? Oh, no. Okay. Anything else we're gonna get, team? Speak up if you want something, otherwise we're out of here. We have a ton of food. Sidoin wants to buy the electric guitar. it was the axe person that sold the electric guitar, right? That's not you. Who's selling the guitars? Maybe I'm pretty blind, but I'm not. Oh, of course it was this weirdo at the top left. Okay. Well, not seeing anything else that we have to get. So let's get out. After we check our electric guitar, I'm going to carry that just for fun. And how does it? Seems alright. Alright, well, we're out of here. What a great new car with that 129 fuel we just got for it. I can't wait to see how many driving days we clear on this thing. Goodbye, car. Son of a gun. Well, at least we have a nice walk, so no bad things, and when you're walking, that's great. We get attacked by ants! Everybody is hurt, and we are all tired because we had no sleep. Fortunately, manpower gets some healing done, and when we thought we saw a car, it was just a rock. Thank you, manpower. Morale going down the toilet here. Okay, we're gonna have to fight through some very thick zombies if we want some gasoline and new car. Well, let's go, I guess. Torna, you look like a man who deserves the best of life. Take the guitar. I'll take the Kung Fury. I don't think electric guitar is all that strong. I was expecting it to make some pretty jamming noises, but it certainly is not. Oh yeah, I forgot. Everyone is tired. Everybody is tired. Maybe we shouldn't be fighting. Maybe you should go to hell. No! Ah! Torna! You fool! The guitar! I spent a lot of money on that. Ah. That's one of the problems of being tired. You get eaten up pretty easily. Well, let's just get out of here. Panda. What was Torna for the team again? They were deadweight, that's the word. Okay, so we accidentally disturb a lot of undead while scouting a city. It's causing a chain reaction of blunders. We're soon surrounded, our only chance is running through a tunnel in the road. We're still tired. We're still really tired. Gotta try to survive, gotta let you know. If I'm gonna live at all, gotta let go. I'm taking the shotgun just in case. Where's our bullets? I swear we've been picking up loads of rounds for the shotgun, but I guess I'm completely wrong. Okay. Well, taking a form of gun at least. Guys, conserve your energy, and that's also another part of the problem. Good stats on strength even when tired, but not amazing. This gives us an opportunity to get some new fuel that we can lose at least. A great opportunity for more fuel to lose. I like this. I forget completely. What was Torna good for? They had morale. Past tense, of course. Oh, this isn't so good. Hey, zombies. Get out of here. There's our shotgun shells at least. Come on, let's go. That loud music should have woken us and them up. But I need the fuel. Get off of us! Get out of here. Oh man, fuel! I am Kung furious here. I've lost a good man. Well, an alright man. Probably a man. I think it's losing its effectiveness. Oh wait, no, that's not the car. Shoot. Whew. Doesn't matter anymore, ChewyYui. Talk about something else! Okay, so we're feeling pretty inspired, having survived that. I'm not saying morale is garbage, but it's pretty garbage. We don't need mechanical, we always need fitness. And manpower would not get any benefit from more mechanical. So, what's it gonna be? Oh, team of 3. Chewy, fan of gaming, and manpower. Wiz Teddy, I know you have things to say, but you're not on the team, so please don't tag. Chewy wants morale, fan of gaming also wants morale. Doesn't even matter what manpower says now. Decent, panda's maxed out, and we get mechanical, and shooting. Well, that was terrible. Oh well, what can you do? Are we there yet? The panda says no, stop asking. Why is the panda talking? Okay, so somebody needs to go and siphon out the gas. We could wait until morning, but who likes to wait? Who's gonna go and suck? Maybe not somebody whose morale is in dire straits like ChewyYui, who is bound to crack soon. Wait till morning, we need sleep, says ChewyYui. Well, that's not untrue. What do the rest of the team say? Jake, we do Ned the sleep. Well, sounds like we're waiting. The zombies approach, and we gotta book it. But at least people aren't tired anymore. Alright, so, nice. We find a professional car garage. We could repair our car and tune up, but we are not allowed to make good decisions for the car, so we drive away. Jesus Christ, that fuel. Alright, Canada is close. This is the second to last chance we'll have to trade. But it's 4 driving days till Canada. How does that work? The sky starts to turn an ominous red as if the universe wants the group to fail. Okay. Getting sewer music here for some reason. Bullets for food. Training for shooting. And buy my bombs. Yeah, I got something for your bombs. Oh. Get behind me, guys. Determined to make this work. Oh, that's close. Let's try that again. I wish my throw distance was just a bit better. There we go. How you like that? Alright. Oh. I think we might be able to blow up by my bombs, guy. Just get into range. Come on, buy my bombs, guy. Don't be shy. Somebody says, is that a dog with a human body? No. It's a dog with a human body and a pipe in its mouth. Speaking of pipes, come on, buy my bombs, guy. Go and tend to your bombs. Fan of gaming insists that we don't need anything here. Au contraire. We have unfinished business with Mr. Buy My Bombs. Guys, get back. for once don't want you to blow up. Yeah, okay. Could you just stay right there, please? Maybe he knows that I'm trying to do this and he's purposefully staying away. I think he knows. Oh well, that's a shame. At least the panda's happy. Alright, so we get some choices to make, but we get fewer choices because we have to make decisions bad for the car. We can go to a shopping mall, which is always bad, or we can go to a cabin with a car. Doesn't mean we have to take the car, but it does mean a choice that has guaranteed gas, so we're not allowed to do it. Probably. Let's shop till we drop. Pretty good team, all things considered, that we're 3. Let's go. Why is the panda using a weapon? Its claws are the best weapon it can have. Okay, well we're not tired anymore, so we can just crush zombies. Jake, I blew up the buy my bombs guy yesterday. Nothing happened. Oh well. Given that we've had runs end to that guy, I would do it even if it costed. Goody freaking goody. When I think back to the times when we struggled for food, they seem like such a distant memory now. But shopping malls are extremely dangerous places to be. Panda, come on. Because if you get mobbed by a load of zombies here, you are out of luck. You're gonna have to fight your way through because you either go back or through them. And back merely delays the inevitable. Of course, you can always do this. Come on, zombambos. Oh boy, that made us popular. If you want to be popular with law enforcement. Aluminium bat, one of the best weapons. Doesn't break, super strong. And what are you? Regular hockey stick. I like the hockey stick. Not sure if I like it enough though. DDR blind missing food on the shelf. Not surprising. But we're going back that way anyway. I'd never miss biofuel though. Roll up your sleeves, Chewy. Ugh, that's not actually a sentence you want to be saying when it comes to biofuel. Let's keep those guys in there. Alright, we have now entered the nerd store. Oh man, I know this bat's amazing, but... Oh! 1001 exercises anywhere might be handy. Let's keep our eyes open for more nerd books. It's usually just the one, so... That's the thing about the shopping mall. It's extremely deadly, but it's also the best place for goods, unless you somehow get into the umbrella shopping mall that serves nothing but umbrellas. Actually, as malls go, this one was pretty small. Well, I'm telling you, you kind of really like that aluminium bat now. I can get behind that, but I'm taking this because I like umbrellas. Especially since we are going to be playing without the car. Quite a bit more, I imagine. Well, actually, that's not a given now, is it? We have so much fuel. Let's get out of here. Alright, everybody gets the fitness up. And because we're all loyal... Yeah, must be. Nobody fudges it up. Great, our pathetic fitness is on the up. Yeah, I got some stuff to ditch here. I always like keeping that. Some of these are a bit... Ugh. I love the crowbar, but I'm not so sure I'm in love with the crowbar. I gotta ditch something or else we won't have space for more things, so goodbye hatchet. Tire iron is really good, but goodbye. Alright, so we set up camp for the night. There's no danger here, and there's some edible berry bushes all around. Will we pick berries all night to be tired for a little bit of food, or do we just go to bread? It's not the same without Gordo, the crowbar, yeah. Could probably ditch the crowbar. It was a great weapon in Gordo's hands, but otherwise, why would we take it when we have extreme hockey stick? We don't need food, says PandaOfGaming. Quite right. Can any human truly be too slow? What are you even talking about? Shut up, manpower. How can a panda talk? The group meets a man trying to repair his broken car. He clearly has no idea what he's doing. We could fix his car, we could recruit him, or we might have no time to help. Now, we already have the dream team, but we also have plenty of, well, what do we do? Either way, it's manpower who would be doing something. It's a shame we can't just send a panda to eat the guy. That would give us some extra food and morale for panda. Fan of gaming, manpower, ChewyYui, what's it gonna be? I don't make decisions. I just win. Fix his car for the irony. Well, Zambier, you're not on the team. Then again, I'm not seeing anybody from the team, so failing that, I'm just gonna go random. We could always use now a panda sacrifice to the army. Let's go. Z has joined the team. Z is... well, they got a wrench. And they're otherwise... okay, we know nothing about them. They might be great, they might be garbage. Too slow, manpower. Too slow. Okay, so there's a farm wanting us to help them. We could till, haul, repair, or not help at all. And Scumbag OT says volunteers tribute. Okay, Scumbag, you are playing as Z. I want to throw Z out the window as soon as possible. Yeah, it's like my Harvest Moon game right here. Then again, our team, who apparently stepped up to say they'd be free to be playing, are looking a bit AWOL right now. Definitely repair stuff, says PandaOfGaming. Get to work. So skilled, the large amount of work isn't a huge problem. Very grateful and amazing. We got Pitchfork. I love Pitchfork. ChewyYui might be an amazing zombie killing machine, but Z, you get the Pitchfork. Whoa, it's Gekio! It's nice to see a familiar face. He's eating a candy bar. They still haven't gone bad. He's a practical athlete, making him an amazing addition for the team. As opposed to Z, which we don't know anything about. What do we do, team? Scumbag says, replace me. Okay, you've barely set foot in the team and you already want an upgrade. Well... sure, there we go. Welcome aboard. Goodbye. Oh, we can't get rid of Z. So, I guess we ain't. Okay, so we're making a stop for supplies. We can either go to the fishing cabins, the Swarm Gym, except we can't. We need to make detrimental choices for our car. Swarmed Arcade or Police Headquarters. Well, I guess you get your pitchfork back, and yeah, goodbye Gordo memorabilia. Goodbye wrench, I find them a bit... They're strong, but they're so hefty to use. I like that you have that, but please use your bear claws. Alright, so... Fan of Gaming wants to go to the police headquarters. Manpower wants to go to the arcade. Scumbag also wants to go to the arcade. Chewy does appear to have abandoned us, so Sidoin, you can step up. Police, arcade, arcade. So, seeing a majority for the arcade, onwards. Bring someone to watch your back. Well, Z has the pitchfork. Can't go wrong with that. Damn it, I love the pitchfork. Do you even deserve it? I'll play as you to find out just how good you are with it. Now, we could be getting fuel. Oh, Christ, you're unfit. That is how you pitchfork. Who is going to learn better shooting? Chewy, we could increase... Actually, anybody other than Panda could really do with that. Panda has already maxed shooting. It would be worthless to get more, unless the Panda somehow has the ability of getting super max shooting. I don't know if it does. I would be very surprised, but I was surprised when the Panda was able to make good shots to begin with. We are fighting, right guys? Get to work. And you know what, you can have a pitchfork. I like my kung fu better. It's not often I would choose something over... Alright. Okay. I never know what to make of these prize machine things, but some extra fitness will never go amiss. What's the story behind the animals, Jake? Why is Chewy all green now? Oh, it was some green stuff inside the prize capsule. If only I read any lore whatsoever. Alright, so who's getting their shooting? Chewy will do, apparently. Oh, we're getting really green. Hope this doesn't end badly like everything ever. Alright, Chewy, get playing. Your shooting wasn't bad, and now it's pretty good. Ultra Death, you're getting really into it. And of course, as all arcade game players get, you improve your shooting. So the story behind the animals, well, we found a panda, and Fan of Gaming decided that they wanted to become a panda, so they traded, using Fan of Gaming's incredible charm that they already had. As for ChewyYui, they started out as a normal, hairy, muscle-bound freak, and transformed into a more dog-like, hairy, muscle-bound freak. A mad scientist decided to replace his head. Okay, so we are at Smelly Campsite. Do we endure the smell zone, or do we drive off with no sleep? We're no strangers to being tired, we're also no strangers to not having a car, and we're about to lose ours. So maybe being tired ain't the best. Also, Chewy is staying green. Scumbag ensures that we endures. Morale goes down, but decent meal brings us back up a little bit. At least for manpower. Okay, the car has broken down. Panda is super strong. If they punch the car, it would probably explode. And that strikes me as probably the worst thing we could do for the car. Given that we're not allowed to make good decisions for the car, so manpower fixing it is out of the option. Do we abandon or do we punch? Again, Panda has super maxed strength. Panda punches the car, Jake. Boom! Panda opens the car's hood and starts punching, She is as surprised as anyone with the engine roars to life. The car doesn't make it far down the road before some part of that got punched catches fire. Car destroyed. At least our goodies are still around. Alright, goodbye supplies, goodbye morale, goodbye shotgun shells that we've never had much of, and it's all Z's fault. Z. Panda stubbed their toe? Yeah, okay. Thankfully manpower can fix them right up. Alright, so we found a car in great shape, but no keys. Let's go and find those keys. Z is not suited for the pitchfork, but the aluminum bat is always good. Oh, we might find a log here. If we do, it's game, set, and match. I think it's 10% chance of log, 90% chance of just finding a stick. Sticks are garbage. Oh, baby! Get out of here! Swole Patrol is in control. Better roll over. Hey, zombies. Chunk! Chunk! This is the greatest weapon God ever gave us. Chunk! And we don't even need a car. We got a log. Chunk! It is pretty exhausting to use, especially since our fitness is not the best on ChewyYui, but it can be improved. Let's get out of here. Vroom vroom. Basically a Canadian lightsaber. Okay, so we spot some bandits. They've set up a checkpoint. Someone could distract them. It needs to be somebody trustworthy. ChewyYui is completely trustworthy. So is manpower. We don't know about Z or the panda. Will ChewyYui step up? Or do people just want to plow? No, we have to make decisions bad for the car. We're plowing through. Car gets through but takes some damage. Man, so do all of us. Ouch. We need some healing manpower. Get on it. Whoa! It's a Valius! It's nice to see a familiar face. She's staring at a map with an expression of total confusion. A frantically whining gungeoneer. Do we bring him along? Do we leave him behind? Z has yet to prove himself for anything. But maybe we don't want some whining prat on the team. Sidonian wants to kick Z. Alright, looks like Z is getting the boot. Give us back that bat, please. Welcome, Avalius. Goodbye, Z. So, big frickin' log. Alright, so you are probably a downgrade given what we see here. But here's your customary aluminium bat. Oh, they say aluminum here. Alright, thankfully the panda and Chewy are healed up to 3. Chewy can go a bit more. We need to do things detrimental for the car, so we drive around to waste some gas. We can go to the big grocery store or do a factory rescue. Where are we gonna go, team? I should start taking PandaOfGaming's decisions as gospel. They're the only one of the originals still around. They want to go to the grocery store. Only Panda is worthy of the log. Well, it's probably not untrue. I don't trust the AI so much with the fists. So here you go, Panda. You get the big frickin' log. I like the air horn still, so please keep a hold of it. Big grocery, big grocery. Good old manpower wants to do the factory rescue because the big grocery store is too good, but you are outvoted. Let's go. I'm gonna have to play as Panda, or else the log is... Whoa! There was a shopping cart there. It's gone now. Into the atmosphere. Chunk! Chunk! Oh man, this is so much fun. I've played so much of this game in a relatively short time, but it is still chunk. So much fun. And get right into the thick of it, and chunk. Oh, it's just therapeutic. I hear someone getting nibbled. What's going on? Valius has a lower max health. That's not so hot. Even use the log to open up things. Chunk. Oh, okay. Not the fridge. I guess fridges are pretty strong. I think I've seen that fridge before. I think it's an extra in Mass Effect. Just crushing everything here. Yeah! So good! So good! And there's more good to come. I could move these things, or chunk. It's not the most swole team we've ever had, but I'll take it. So what do we have? Max, Super Max, Unknown, and also Unknown. But we do know that... Oh, wait, no, it was a Valley, so we switched out. Okay, it's very traditional for me to miss something on the shells. I'll do a double sweep, just to be sure. Well, it doesn't make anything sure. I'm blind as a bat, but... Junk! I think it's the freeze on the hits that makes things super brilliant. Hey, car. Chunk. Let's go. So good having manpower with maxed out medical. Getting that up early on was a huge boon for the team. Bed and breakfast. The group finds an inn open for business and the owner is wringing her hands. Give me 10 food. I'll watch over you while you sleep. They're super creepy. We could pay the food, not sleep, or manpower uses their haggling skills. 5 food is actually a great deal here since it pays off your meal essentially. So haggle, haggle. Panda refuses to eat the meal. Oh, I'm surprised. Breakfast is amazing. Panda used to be the super happy one. I guess they haven't been eating teammates for a while. So we got a fun-sized candy bar. Who's going to eat it? ChewyYui probably shouldn't if they're dog-like. Might kill them. There's a Valius and Panda. Sharing will only work if loyalty is high across the board. We don't know how loyal the Panda or a Valius are. Plus, who shares a fun-sized candy? PandaOfGaming says, I want to eat. Pseudoin backs us up by saying, give it to the Panda. There you go. Making her feel a little bit better. I guess chocolate doesn't have a bad effect on bears. Don't think anything does. Okay, we got to visit our last trader camp. We have a ton of food and so much fuel. So much fuel. Well, we at least have a ton of food. If people are joining in late and wondering why we just vosked all of our fuel, it's because we have to make decisions that make us more likely to go on foot, including destroying cars, punching cars, vosking fuel, driving cars into trees. Whoa, it's Red Adamar! He's hanging around outside the camp. She's been waiting for you. They're a friend of dog. We could leave them behind or recruit them. They're also civilized. And that would make 3 civilized on our team. We also have somebody doing an intense strength building routine. Some group training would be actually probably kind of worthless, but hey, what do we know? Could also have a pose off. Actually, the decision has to be made now. Training, group training, pose off, or charm. Group training would be wasted on 2 of us. Probably. We don't know if Chewy can go super maxed or not. EVR10 says, this car killing rule, is it fun house rule or an extension of an in-game type of run? It's a completely made up house rule. I thought of it on my way home from work and decided to do it as soon as I got home. Fan of Gaming demands a pose off. TBW would manage the pose off. This is impossible! This is impossible! Are you the swole that was promised? Then he turns into stone and moments later shatters into a million fragments. Super increase of morale and goodbye strength trainer. Chonk! We are the swole. The only swole. Okay, we have a ton of food. We could drop it into the dumpster. We only have 47 rifle rounds back home. We could get 12 grenades for 40 food, an Uzi or an assault rifle. Consider that. Crunch. Chunk. More chunk. Someone selling extra ammo. Well, not bad, but not so needed. Chantel almost made it to Canada, but they're a bit garbage. Okay, nobody seems to be saying that we're grabbing Red Aramer. Saying no point swapping out the team, I think. Oh wait, no. Fan of Gaming said take. Well, the only one that said, and you said take Red, I'm gonna eat Ovalius. I like the way you think. Alright, Ovalius, it's been fun, but you are now fuel for the panda's belly. Come on, Red. Goodbye, Ovalius. By the way, Red, I know you like your drying pan, but here's a better weapon. I need you to be useful. Give me that assault rifle. But Sidoin said 12 grenades, so trade 15 food for rifle rounds and take the assault. Okay, that's what we're doing then. No, you didn't need food anyway. Ooh, nice. Manpower's charm gets us even more. Truly, you are a credit to the team. I don't think we spoke to you, though. Oh, right, no. Oh, go away, Chantel. We did speak to you. Oh, there's more people here, I often forget. Hey, Lucas. Chunk. Oh, it just feels so good. Nothing in the van, nothing in the van. Who needs food when you are the swole that was promised? Not this panda. Let's go. Let's go play some hockey. Oh yeah, our gas. Goodbye. Giant armies of undead perpetually lurch across the Canadian border, unable to cross. We get caught up in a lethal swarm. We've got to survive. How can we not survive? ChewyYui's got the swole. And good shooting. Panda, manpower we don't know about, but they're gungeoneer. You're a civilized friend of Dog Red. You probably suck at shooting. Probably suck at a lot of things, but you have the bat. We have tons of ammo, so take... Oh no, we're going to need that ammo for the main event. You know what, gungeoneer? This is our... Ah, but that's so much better. Damn, I want a gun, but... Okay. You are our get out of jail free card if things well and truly hit the fan. Otherwise, I'm confident in the swole. And you know what, you better take something just in case, but please just smack them. I'm gonna take those off of you if the need arises. Chunk! Need oh, another one! It's just a regular log though, not a big freaking log. The swole that was promised knows a good log when they see it. Chunk. Chunk. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, ouchie spray. Nobody is hurt, but that's really, 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 really good. It's only got one blow in it, but might be the difference between somebody living and somebody not living. Guys, please, just smash. Red. What is your major malfunction? We don't need to hide here. What the hell? Let's take care of these dinguses and chunk our way out of here. It's getting a bit tired from all the chunking here. I've made decisions that are better in my time. However, give me that. Oh shoot, that's close. There we go. All perfectly planned out. Well, my shooting couldn't be much better. Oh, well, that was actually easy. It doesn't matter if you're tired or not, you swing this thing and everybody dies. So what is this thing then? Just a regular log. Did we have a log or a big frickin' log when we played this before? The difference is probably very important. Alright, so red definitely does not need that full heal. We could get strength, medical, or morale and random. Morale is so-so. What are we gonna do? I want to live to Canada for Lenny. Oh, you're back, Chewy. We've had not enough of you lately. Size matters, Jake. Size matters. Yes, it does. Morale says fan of gaming. Manpower wants the strength. Do we have any other team member that wants to make a tie break here? Otherwise, we've got to trust the Ittle Ottle Black Bottle. Helping your girlfriend with maths? Tell her to help herself. Tell her to get on the road trip to Canada. Need priorities here. Again, we're split between morale and strength. Chewy, you are the one. You gotta make the decisions here. Although it's hard to disagree with Go Full Swole. Five, 4, 3, 2, Swole. Oh yeah, we do have the whole road to ourselves. We're walking. Alright, so we get some extra food. Dexterity goes up for the panda. That's kind of good. Final siege, not the final battle. 4 hours. It is all or nothing. Risk all or save none. I really like pipe bombs, but I also like living. I like ouchie spray. I like living. Air horn could be handy, so keep that. Your shooting is pretty good. Let's maybe not take that when ChewyYui with their good shooting could take the extremely good gun that we have. I'm satisfied with that. I'm extremely satisfied with that. We still don't know how well either of you shoot. But I mean, how can you go wrong with what we have here? Take that, I guess. You take that. I'm disappointed that no one's taken the AK-47 though, so I guess you can have it. And we got the air horn, which is the most necessary weapon here. Let's do this. Do. Chunk. Okay. I sell propane. Oh, we're in business now. If only we had a car for all this fuel, but this is the death march to Canada, not the death road. Medical supplies utterly worthless. Crunch. Let's try and thin the herd a bit here first before we continue our rounds. Actually, we should probably spend more time thinning than we are currently doing. Guns, fuel, got a racket. You could say it's my racket. Well, everyone knows that joke, right? Grenades aplenty, good to know. You know, just in case we need it, which we never will. Make the risky call for those bullets. Alright guys, I fully allow shooting, so, well actually you can do whatever, but usually means you're going shooting. Oh, shoot. That was not part of the plan. Unless I control you. I got this, I got this. Yeah, that seems acceptable. Alright, we go back to being ChewyYui this way. You still keep the log, hopefully you use it to the best of your abilities, and that way nobody has to waste all the bullets in the AK. Let's go! Wait, where's my warm? I might really want that, but I also really want to pick up some grenades. Okay, you hold on to that for now. I guess I'll just ditch the aluminium bat shortly. Really more important to get shooting. We have Kung Fu on our side anyway. You did not abandon the big effing log. There's just no winning here. We'll get it on our next cycle, though. Alright, decent. Ditch that. Try to remember where the grenades are. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep it grooving here. Get off the panda! And nobody else gets hurt. We can manage this. I'm feeling it. Yeah. Boy, grenades beat pipe bombs hands down. But it looks like we're getting pretty low on ammo here. In fact, manpower's got the bullet, so there you go. I like the weapon you have. Wow, that thing carries a lot of rounds. There we go. It's not particularly easy sorting out ammo between people, that's much is for certain. Alley-oop. This is actually a pretty damn good final area. If you want to see bad ones, well, we've had those in the past. Good. I never keep track of the time on this. I should probably at least take a passing glance at the starting moment. But I think this is just swimming. Almost out of ammo, though. Oh, well, Jesus, that was easy. Alright, guys, no need for shooting anymore. Is there anything even worth grabbing now? Nah, we got the log. We're getting out of here. 408 dead. Everybody's all healed up. Beautiful. Mega cheesed sardine packed zombies for the final rush. Well, Panda had a good run with a log, but I think it deserves its own katana time. Who's the biggest weeb out of everyone here? I think we all know the answer to that. ChewyYui, you were truly the star of the show. You get your big log, and I like the AK a lot, but I'm not so sure it's really yours. Red can have it. What's yours is the bomb. And you can have whatever we have left, which is a little bit of bullet. Yeah. Let's do this. Canada awaits. And then again, you know, we can't not use our Molotovs, can we? That just wouldn't be right. No problem. Actually, once you got super strong, Panda, are you able to bench cars? Ah, oh, shame. I think only TLB can do the cars. Canada waits. Alright, waste no time. Only worms. There's something I've wanted to do here for a while though, actually, so let's actually clear up what was behind us. It has every potential to get us killed, but that just makes it more exciting. Jeez, give me that log. That's how you swing a log. I think we know how this goes. Fiery. Is that fire spreading? Some might say not enough. Okay, that was incredibly disappointing. 8 grenades instead. Come on, zombies! Come one, come all. Jeez, that's nothing. Hey, border control. Let me in. Bloody Mounties. Alright, well. Final showdown. Let's log it. Well, Canada is for us. We won't be stopped by this minor pouring of zombies. Let me take care of it, eh? Crunch. Luck was our main export today. Thanks, buddy. My favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Do you spell color with a U? I do wonder if you can blow up the Prime Minister. I should have saved some grenades or fire for him. But I did not. Well, good job everyone. Great run. Nobody of value died. Onwards to Canada with our can-do attitude. Good job, Jake. Glad to have been part of that one. Well, cheers, fan of gaming. Well done for killing 2,263 zombies. ChewyYui, congratulations on getting ahead in life. What a great game, really. And we made it whilst trying to abandon the car at every opportunity. It seemed to have actually gone better because it dragged out the game, allowing us to build more skills. It reminded me of playing Long Windy Road, where by the end of the game everyone has pretty much everything maxed out. Or at least there's one person for each thing that matters, like mechanical and medical. We managed to get that here. Well, cheers. Well, cheers especially to ChewyYui, fan of gaming, and Manpower for... You really made the team, and you made us go all the way to Canada in one shot. That was pretty fun, and we will not have another fake out back to Stronghold. I'm gonna put up my boots. It's time for bed. Cheers, and just for now, cheerio.